Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Tag Tuesday. So this is my second of the hashtag Tag Tuesday videos. So I'm excited to share another tag that I created with you. So let me show you the prototypes. This is what they are. And I know that you won't see it on camera, I don't think, but these are windows. There's plastic on top of each of these stamps. This one I just did a single one. This is my first one I did, so I kind of had to figure the whole thing out. And I only cut out one window, and then I left a place to journal on the back. I mean, journal here, but of course you can also journal on the back. So when I did this one, I did two windows, plenty of space on the back, and then two stamps. And I like the way this one looks. Not that I don't like this one, but I like the fact that there's the two windows there. So let's make one of these today. Let me put this somewhere. Put that in there. Okay, so I have my two tags cut out already. And I actually want them to go back to back like this. And of course, the first thing that we're going to do is ink the edges. And I have a bunch, like a little pile of tags that I've already pre-cut, and I just keep them on my desk. So when I want to do tags or if I need them for something, then I have them. And the ones that I have pre-cut are this size. Actually, let me show you. So this size here, and then there's another little one, and then this size. So those let me keep these out for a while because it just makes it easier when I want to do a tag, or if I have an idea for tag, rather than having to go and cut some out, while the idea is fresh in my head, I can just grab one and start creating. Because a lot of times I'll get this idea, and then, if I have to prep for it, meaning like cut out a tag or, do other stuff, it's almost like I kind of lose the vision in the meantime. So I don't know how that works, but yeah. Okay. All right. So this is the back. This is going to be the front. So where's my punch? This is a, oh, I can see myself in there. So this is a 2-inch scallop or circle scallop. This is what it looks like when it comes out. And I'm keeping these, of course, because you can make embellishments with those, which I will probably do in another video. That's what I'm using. And of course, you could use whatever you have. Okay, so this is always the tricky part. How far did I do down? Okay, I'm trying to get it centered, but sometimes it's very difficult. So I think it's right about there. Okay. Yep, that's good. Okay, and then I went in from the top, and it's a little hard to see, but I think that's the center. And if it's not perfect, don't even stress about it, because we do the best that we can. Oh no, that is definitely not perfect. That makes me sad. Let's see what it would look like. You know what? I think it's okay though. I'm fine with it. And it's just a little missing, but it actually it has like 2 points there. So you know what? Let's just go with it. Don't have to be sad about it. We're just going to carry on. All right. So in the back, let me just get my prototype again so I can show you what I'm talking about. In the back behind, and behind the stamps, there is coffee dyed paper. And I just happened to use coffee dyed paper because there was a piece of scrap sitting on my desk. But I was thinking too, you could do like a scrapbook paper through a window, and that would be actually kind of, you know what? That is kind of neat. And I actually have this piece right here that it's been staring at me. Hold on. Let me get it. I don't know. Something like this would look good. Oh, no, like that. What do you think about that? So that would kind of be neat. Let's see if we did it like this. Let's see if it lines up. Oh, that's pretty cool too, actually. But I also, hold on, I like this right here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's really pretty too. Oh my goodness. Ain't that? Oh, well, maybe this was a little happy accident. I like all of them. So you know what I'm probably going to do? I'll use this strip to make as many tags as I can. So let's start with, I really like the, I'm going to start with this right here. And I'm kind of bad at measuring and stuff. So what I did originally was, let me just see. If I do, because I want to make sure that it all gets covered. That's the thing. So if I have it here, no, that's perfect. I'm just going to make a little mark below. So that way I know that, oh gosh, there we go. I always like to just double check. Yep, it's all covered. Okay, perfect. So really, I just need to line it up to that little tick mark that I made underneath. Okay. I just took glue stick because we're going to sew it, and I'm just using it to hold it down. And you don't have to go all the way to the edges just because we are going to sew it, so that way it'll stick there. Okay, so now, because I want this, I want to try to center it. All right, I think that is okay. Maybe. And if it's not completely centered, you know what? It's not the end of the world either. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Okay, so we got to trim off the back. And where's my scissors? I'm going to reach. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this a little bit. Okay, save those. And just cut the little edges because I can see the white divot sticking out. Okay, so we have that, and then we're going to put this over it, but I really do want the window still. So we need to get our little window paper. And if you watched one of my recent videos on an estate, it was the estate sale / thrift store video. I found a bunch of these, and they're those overhead projector slides or papers. And I got it because I wanted to make window stuff with it. So let's cut this out. And I'm not the greatest cutting this out. And I was just, I mean, I'm sure there's a better way. I just don't know the better way. So we're just going to do it this way. Paper cutter. I need a smaller paper cutter because I feel like sometimes this just doesn't fit on the little space that I have, because I have a huge desk and my crafting space is down to this little section right here. Like, it's funny how that works. All right. Oops. That's a tiny, tiny piece. I'll throw that away. Okay. So we have our piece. I'm just holding it up because I want to make sure that it's clean. And then we're going to have to do some cutting a little bit. Yes. So, all right. Cut there and there. And again, I'm not really even measuring. I'm just sort of trying to eyeball it. And I mean, it's not going to be straight by any means. It just needs to fit under here, which it looks like it does. Perfect. And what I think I'm also going to do, just in case any of this under paper sticks out like of the side a little bit, I'm just going to ink it. So I'm just going to ink off camera real quick, just because I don't want those little fuzzy stuff from the sponge, because I really got to change my sponge, but I don't want it ending up on the clear thing. What descriptive words I use. The clear thing, the projector slide paper thingy. All right. So now what I am going to do, and I'm sure, you know, there's better ways to do this. Let me just flip this over. I want to put this here, and I'm not exactly sure. You know what? I'm going to cut a little tiny bit off the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just taking some art glitter glue, and I'm going to go around this where I wanted to stay glued, and make sure that, oh, I didn't glue straight there. Make sure that it will stick on, because remember, we're also going to sew around it, so you don't have to go all the way to the edge. I just want to make sure that it stays, you know, where the openings are, because we're not going to sew there at all. Okay, so let me just hold this up to the light, make sure there's not, sometimes, I mean, you get a little bit of dust on it, but I think it's okay. All right, so I want to somehow gently, no, that didn't work. Okay. Let's see. Actually, that's almost pretty good. I'm just gonna, I'm sorry, I'm holding it up off camera only because I want to make sure that everything is, yep, it's all covered. I just don't want anything sticking out anywhere. All right, so that is there. Now, this is going to go on here. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just repeat where I glued, just so it can stay on for now, because then we're going to sew it. So just glue, glue, glue. All right. It almost looks like an 8. A little 8, number 8. All right. Then this is going to go here very carefully. Okay. And sometimes you just got to adjust it, because it looked like I had it pretty straight, but I didn't. All right. And I'm just going to hold it down just a tad while it dries, because I've never used these sheet projector thingies, so I don't know, you know, if the art glitter glue will work, but really in the long run it's okay, because we are sewing it, so it's going to all stick together anyway. I just wanted to see if it kind of would stick it with a little extra protection. Not that it's going to be able to slide anywhere because of the sewing, but you know, why not? All right, so I think that might be dry enough. Let me just clear off this little tiny bit. I'm going to pull my sewing machine forward, and I know that you can really just see the top of my machine. I do apologize. I don't have a camera angle that you can see from the front because my phone sits up here where I record from, and it's on this thing that's not mobile. It's a stationary thing. But what I'm going to do, and let me just show you real quick, I'm just sewing a straight stitch all the way around just to hold it all together. So while I'm sewing, I'm not going to talk because I don't want to kind of yell over the machine. So give me 1 second. Oh, sorry. I just thought I heard a crash, but no. Huh. That was weird. Okay. Cut these. I don't know why. I always cut these as I'm coming back around. Oh, you can't even see what I'm talking about. Never mind. Hold on. I'll explain to you what I was just talking about, but I realized you can't see what I'm talking about. So you know how like when you start off sewing, you have the little tails here, and then you go all the way around. When I get to about here, I cut those first tails because I'm always afraid if I go down, it's gonna like, I don't know, get them up inside, and I won't be able to cut them. That's weird. Yes, I know. So there it is. Look at that. Sorry about the glare from the little window, from the plastic. But I mean, this actually it's almost like a happy accident that little space right here kind of didn't fuse, or didn't, I punched them a little too close, because I actually really like the way that looks. Now, I know if I try to duplicate it, it's never gonna, turn out just like this one. So happy accidents sometimes turn into really cool, I don't know, happy accidents turn into cool outcomes, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So these tags, they're so much fun. Where are my other two here? Yeah, so I love them. I love the way they come out. I've never done anything like this before, so this was definitely a first for me. I hope you guys enjoyed my little how-to or craft with me. I never know what to call them. But even this one, I kind of like. I might do another one with a little coffee-dyed paper at the bottom, because I do kind of like the way that looks. Really neat. But I also love these because, you can use up your stamps, or if you have like the little Tim Holtz ephemera pieces, those are good size for the, the little window there. And of course, if you have extra scrapbook paper, you can make something like this, and then you can color coordinate with a journal that you're making, whatever colors in the journal that you're using. So, I mean, endless, endless possibilities. And, whatever punches you have, you can do that. I was almost like thinking that I'm going to look at my die cut things again, the one that goes through the, I don't know, the turning machine, whatever. You put them in the little plastic plates and they go through. It's the name of it is slipping my mind right now, but I'm wondering if I have some that would be kind of cool, to do something along these lines. But I definitely have to check into that. So that is it for my my little video on Tag Tuesday. I do hope you enjoyed it. Definitely give this a try. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.